Hi, I'm Congressman Steve King, and we're here tonight in Washington, D.C., anticipating the State of the Union address, which will be delivered by President Trump here tonight. And I only get one ticket to invite an individual to come before the State of the Union address and hear in person the delivery of the President of the United States. And I look across the district, 755,000 people, and I think, who's the most deserving? And I want to remember that Jaci Hermstad was and is the most likely person to survive the deadly disease of ALS. And Jason has stepped forward and he's delivered so much help for her that we're here celebrating the effort. We're celebrating her life and celebrating the belief that I have that she's the most likely person on the planet to finally survive ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Jason.
Congressman King, first of all, thank you, and certainly an honor for me to be here. I was surprised and honored when I received the phone call. As the Congressman said, we're certainly excited to be a part of Jaci's story. When her treatments got moved to Mayo Clinic, I received a phone call. It was the night before her first treatment, and said that she's going to need ambulance services to get there. And would you be willing to do that? We're not sure they'll be compensated. This is experimental treatment, and could you do that? And I just said yes, for a couple of reasons. I have a 19-year-old daughter. I have a very good friend, Andrew Miller, who died of ALS last year. And we're about neighbors helping neighbors. We could do this. The Hermstads live not far from us, and this is something that we wanted to do. I didn't give two thoughts about it. I said we'd do it. I called our ambulance supervisor, and we made that happen. We've subsequently have done 13 trips with Jaci, and we're excited to be a part of what may be the most likely or the best chance of any sort of treatment for ALS, and just to play some small part of that. We're honored, and my heartfelt prayers go out to the Hermstad family, and again, thank you to the Congressman.
And this was brought to my attention when I went up to do a fundraiser for Jaci on April 13th of last year, 2019. She'd been diagnosed with ALS on February 14th, St. Valentine's Day, the anniversary of her identical sister's death in 2011 for the same disease. And they had taken some tissue from her sister, donated to science, and developed this treatment for Jaci. And so we did a fundraiser on April 13th. People thought that there'd be 100, maybe 100 people there, so cook up 100 or 150 hamburgers. Instead, it became 1,000 or more that showed up. They thought they might raise $3,000 to $5,000. To date, it's well over $400,000, and this fund needs more. But Jaci is such a strong spirit, and when you get to know her, you gotta love her. And so what I saw was the entire community, the region, all of Northwest Iowa, southwestern Minnesota, the people in the region and the neighborhood stepped up to be part of this effort. And Jason has been a significant component of it. I wanted to reward him and thank him, because he is not only a humble individual, but he is the person who has exemplified this effort for the entire region. And all of the Spencer area, all of Northwest Iowa stands together, and our prayers and our hearts go out to Jaci, and we look forward to the day that she can be declared the first survivor of ALS.